What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with RK Outpost, and I need to talk about these new Reddit leaks that we have on Rise of Skywalker. They just came out a couple hours ago, and I do need to give credit. So here's the leaks again from Jedi Praxis, but Tugs on Twitter. For like the second day in a row, I find something really interesting from her. It's the first place I saw it, so thank you again. You're awesome. But Jedi Praxis has additional leaks. Now, these are rumors, speculation, but I do think that these are likely true. So spoiler warning ahead, I think that these are real because everything we've seen from the Jedi Praxis leaks months ago in TV spots, in trailers, looks to be accurate. And the reshoots that we've heard so much about, the reshoots that happen, I think come into play at the end of this movie, which you're going to see here. We'll talk about it. But from Jedi Praxis, here's some context on where this came from. This is all from a news source that recently contacted me. They claim to have seen the film. It's plausible that they could have. I vetted what they told me with other sources with confirmed validity, and this new person had enough accurate details that are accurate that I haven't been mentioned elsewhere to make me feel comfortable sharing this. So there it is, a different person who says they've seen the film that he thinks is accurate. Or she. I don't want to misgender them. Jedi Praxis. Almost all of this stuff is just extra details adding on to the plot leaks that we've already had. So that's what most of these bullets are. Now, the part at the end is I think what you're going to be hearing most about. Note, here's what I think people are going to end up discussing most about, and that's what he thinks too. Apparently, Palpatine does in fact I think he means throw Ben into a ravine, claiming he's the last of the Skywalker line. Now, in the original leaks, we heard that Kylo forsakes the dark side and becomes Ben Solo and comes to help defeat Palpatine in the end. However, he is thrown over a cliff into a ravine, never to be seen from again. He died. That's the last of the Skywalker line right there. Well, turns out in this new leak, which I think is reshoots, he's not quite dead. Rey hears voices such as Yoda, Luke, Leia, Mace Windu, and others who give her the strength to stand up. Palpatine tries lightning her, but she blocks it with one of the sabers, but seemingly stalemates them. She then finds the strength to pull the other saber to her, making an X formation, and this allows her to deflect the lightning back towards him. Now, Palpatine apparently disintegrates and explodes. Now, I mean, we've seen that before in Episode 6, so, I mean, who knows if it's actually going to hold this time, But causing the arena to crumble. This is where the new information comes into the picture. But also killing Rey. Rey dies. Ben apparently climbs out of the pit, finding a dead Rey, and decides to give his life for her. Now, earlier in the leaks, they described this new power that Rey has discovered, this healing power. She heals some worm with it, and she also stabs Kylo through the chest and then saves his life by using the healing power on him before he forsakes the dark side. And he evidently uses the healing trick to save Rey, but draining his life force in the process. He gives his life for her. Then, quote, there's a weird fanfic moment where they kiss and he dies. So they are going Reylo, evidently. There's a weird fanfic moment where they kiss and he dies. And that's the last of the Skywalkers. Now, it does go on to clarify that Rey doesn't disassemble Luke and Leia's lightsabers at the end where she goes back to Tatooine. She just goes back and she buries them, and she has a lightsaber of her own that she's constructed. And she does, in fact, take on the name Rey Skywalker, but it's in name only because she is a Palpatine. That is confirmed again in these leaks. That at the end of the day, this is the end of the Skywalker saga. And what do we have? We have a Palpatine killing a Palpatine. So really, what was episodes 1 through 6 about other than just to establish Palpatine? It was a story about Palpatine. It had nothing to do with Anakin, evidently. Didn't matter. The Skywalker legacy didn't matter. It's all about Palpatine. So I'm sure that's what George Lucas originally intended when he has told us so many times that this is a story about Anakin. But what does he know, right? It's just sad that this sequel trilogy has been all about building up these new characters by smashing the legacy of our old characters. And in the end, none of these characters that we learn from or that we have talked about or grown to know, not really, but that's what we were supposed to happen. None of them are going to do anything after this. They've all confirmed they want to do no more Star Wars after this. So at the end of the day, you killed the Skywalker saga. We're not going to have any characters that we care about going forward. It's just going to be an empty universe. Which, hey, don't get me wrong, I have tons of expanded universe books back here that have nothing to do with the Skywalker line. But I don't really trust Disney to be able to do anything. They've cashed in all their nostalgia, and there's nothing left. And they've killed the Skywalker saga. Again, these may or may not be true. I personally do think they're real. I've seen so much from the trailers and TV spots that make me think that it is right. Now, I won't be going to see this movie. I will be sailing the high seas to get my hands on it so I can laugh at it. But do you think these are true? Let me know in the comments below. Does it make your stomach turn a little bit that they are going full Reylo? This abusive relationship has now come full circle. Let me know in the comments below. I want to hear your thoughts. If you think this is better than the old leaks, if it's worse, if it makes you want to puke, what? If you think it's awesome, let me know that too. Make sure you subscribe, smash the like button, ring the bell for notifications, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.